با آرزوی سعادتمندی برای شما دوستان و همراهان و با کرنش به ملت بزرگوار و ارجمند ایران. در جلسه امروز که روز چهارشنبه است، معمولا ما به مسائل اقتصادی میپردازیم و امروز بنا به درخواست شما که از من گله کرده بودید که چرا اطلاعاتی راجع به لاس وگاس و امریکا نمیدم، من امروز از یکی از بزرگترین، پرسابقه ترین، مشهورترین بروکرهایی که در لاس وگاس هستن، نه یکی، بزرگترین واقعا، از آقای جف چین درخواست کردم که بیایند و با ما به همکاری بپیوندند و ایشون هم لطف کردن و روز در خدمتشون هستیم. بنده ایشون رو ولکام خواهم گفت و بعد از صحنه بیرون میرم که ایشون با شما بسیار در موارد مختلفی سخنها دارند. آرزو میکنم این برنامه مورد توجه شما قرار بگیرد. خانم آقایان، Dear Jeff, I welcome and I thank you very much for coming and helping me out.
Thank you for inviting me.
I would like to ask you, I will get out of get out, make you, leave you alone, and you can talk about all the goodies to friends of mine and people around the world.
Be happy to.
I thank you. Have a good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Greetings from Las Vegas. My name is Jeff Chain. I've been a resident of Las Vegas since 1972, involved in commercial real estate, both in brokerage and commercial development in the greater Las Vegas area, the Phoenix markets, and some in Southern California. I moved here originally in 1972 from Washington, D.C. with my parents. My father was a four-star general in the Air Force, and he got transferred out here to Nellis Air Force Base on the north part of Las Vegas. And then 2 years later, he got transferred back to Virginia in Northrop News, Virginia, to take the command of the F-16 or F-15 wing number 1 there. During his tenure in Virginia, he had the pleasure to meet a lot of his counterparts around the world, including the Air Force generals that were working for the Shah at the time. He spent about 2 weeks in Iran working with them, coordinating with the U.S. and other allies. And during that time, he considered the Shah his friend, and the Shah considered him his friend. So much that when his tour over there was finalized, the Shah gave him a Rolex watch that he wore until the day he died about 2 years ago. He always cherished his memories of back then. Prior to that, coming to Las Vegas, I'd lived in Europe for 5 years and all across the United States. Las Vegas is by far my favorite city in the world to live in. Other cities are great to visit, but this is a great city to live in and conduct business and real estate. Las Vegas was founded in 1905 by the railroad, Union Pacific, who had a land sales auction here, and that established what we now know as Las Vegas. Our current population is a little north of 2.5 million people. We get about 100,000 new people per day. We have 50 million people who fly through our international airport here. We have over 140,000 hotel rooms, which is more than most of the big cities in America combined inventory. New York, LA, San Francisco, and Chicago combined don't have 140,000 hotel rooms. Our occupancies here stay among the highest in the world. We run in the mid to high 90s year round. We've now become, over the past very short few years, one of the major sporting capitals in the United States. It started out with the Golden Knights hockey team, were Stanley Cup champions. Then we got the former Oakland Raiders, or now the Las Vegas Raiders, that play here. We have the former Oakland A's are moving to Las Vegas in 2028 on this site of the former Tropicana Hotel on Las Vegas Boulevard, commonly referred to as the Strip. We have a professional soccer team that's coming here, and we have 2 competing arenas under consideration for the NBA, to bring the NBA to round off all the major sports. And we also have, I shouldn't forget, the Las Vegas Aces, which is our women's NBA and 2-time world champions there. I got into real estate originally as I was a paramedic in Santa Barbara, which we worked 72-hour shifts, 72 on, 72 off. And I bought a laundromat. Then I bought a cleaning company, industrial cleaning. And then my wife and I decided to relocate from Santa Barbara back up to Las Vegas with our first child. So I came back up into Las Vegas, built a shopping center up on Las Vegas Boulevard North. That was my first development real estate project. Since then, I've built 4 shopping centers, about 40 office buildings, done lots of land subdividing, selling land to home builders, selling it to commercial folks, done a assisted living facility, and now my primary concentration is on commercial brokerage, looking for opportunities, both for myself and for my clients, to take advantage of the current market, primarily here in Las Vegas. Well, interest rates are extremely high right now. Commercial borrowing in the 8 to 9% with 50% leverage is kind of today's norm. There are lots and lots of opportunities to take advantage of the turmoil in the market. There's about $4.5 trillion worth of CMBS debt that's going to mature over the next 24 months. And if you think of it this way, if you got a loan 5 years ago, in 2019, you probably had a 3 or 4% commercial-backed mortgage loan, 20-year amortization with a call in 5 years. Well, 5 years are up. Now you're looking at interest rates doubling, so your loan payment's going to double. The lenders are going to require an additional equity because of the high interest rates have increased cap rates, and they go hand in hand, interest rates and cap rates. And now, your $10 million building that you borrowed 80% on at 3% interest is now worth $8 million because of the cap rates, and you're going to get a 50% loan at 8% interest. So you're going to be writing a check to renew your loan, and your mortgage payment's going to double. So there's a lot of cases, unfortunately, where that combination doesn't work, and there will be distressed sales. We're already seeing some of them, both in the note market and the bond market and commercial real estate market in general, in certainly Southern Nevada, Southern Arizona, and Southern California. And that's where a lot of the opportunities lie. We have lots of activity, both buyers and sellers, both commercial and residential in the Valley. A lot of Californians appreciate the tax environment in the state of Nevada and choose to relocate not only their businesses, their homes, their manufacturing companies, et cetera, up to Nevada. We don't have any personal income tax in Nevada. Our sales tax is reasonable. And just moving from California, just off the top, is a 13% reduction. The cost of living and operating is much lower. So there's a lot of incentives for Californians coming to Las Vegas and keeping our market very, very strong and vibrant. Simon Shaquille asked me to talk through a number of sessions with you over the next several weeks. And today's subject he asked me to talk about is a property that I have listed on Las Vegas Boulevard, aka the Strip, which is located on the east side of Las Vegas Boulevard, directly across the Mandalay Bay Hotel and the Four Seasons. It's a 3.04 acre property. It's priced at $21 million. It has entitlements for H2, which is high density hotel casino. in Clark County, Nevada, which is Las Vegas. It has a height limit of 450 feet, which is the equivalent of a 45-story approximately building. The rendering you see behind me is an artist's conceptual drawing just to see what fit on the property. It has Las Vegas Boulevard frontage, and it's kind of T-shaped, so it does go back and then spread out in the back towards the airport. So it's got great location. It's about a quarter mile from what's going to be the new Oakland A's baseball stadium. It's about a quarter mile from the Allegiant Stadium, which houses Las Vegas Raiders NFL football team, and a little over a quarter mile from the ice arena where the Stanley Cup Golden Knights are playing. Just to the south of it, about a quarter mile, is going to be the private airport entrance, Signature Air, where a lot of the private jets come into Las Vegas. So this property will provide extreme convenience to any clients coming in, owners, operators, and a new hotel experience. It can't compete the size of the MGM, which has 5,000 rooms, the largest in the world, for the amount of rooms, but the eventual developer will be able to build a luxurious boutique hotel with gaming. It will not allow for any normal residential development because of the noise from the airport. It is, all the entitlements are in place, the conceptual drawings are in place, we have surveys and soil studies, everything else, and it's the lowest price per acre on the strip. Other stuff is traded in the 10 to 12 to $20 million an acre range, both to the north and to the south of this property. And as they say in the land business, you know, they don't make any more land. So land has a scarcity. You can always build another house, you can build another office building, you can't make more land. What we have is what we have, and you can't make another Las Vegas Boulevard, known as the Strip, anywhere else in the world. Been a pleasure talking to you, and look forward to speaking to you again in the near future. Thank you, and goodbye.